Good morning. It is October 29th, Wednesday, 2025, 10:50 a.m. I'm at the South San Francisco Public Library, and I'm enjoying my Trader Joe's. It's something my family allowance allows me to enjoy is healthy food. This is something my grandmother is very happy that I utilize my allowances for healthy food. I was recalling some coursework that I completed at Cal State San Bernardino to present a form of development in classrooms and management. And one of the coursework that I am very consoled about was movement in the classroom. It was a kinesiology course requirement that I take some form of kinesiology. And so I chose, since I'm a teacher and I'm learning different strategies and forms of instruction in curriculum, movement in the classroom was the kinesiology course that I decided to take. And it was very informative. At first, I was kind of like a teenager trying to understand, there's these parts of adolescent behavior. They call it an attitude, but I don't call it an attitude. I simply say, you're in junior high and you're entitled to a moment to think about it first. So it's not an attitude problem. It's an adolescent moment. So the adolescent moment was, here's a teacher presenting different movements in the classroom. And I had an adolescent moment where I was like debating about this movement in the classroom. So there's different grade levels of movement. There's kindergarten, where the movement is fun with music. And then there's a different type of movement where as they get older, their decisions start changing. And they're not always compatible with the teacher. It takes time to be compatible with the teacher. So this movement in the classroom allowed me to understand some philosophy that occurs because the teacher has a head. The teacher has an intellect that communicates intellectual ideas. And movement, behavior in the classroom produces some type of intellectual decision in how the teacher communicates this movement. And because it's elementary school that I was geared towards working with, and then towards high school, I complimented her and said, I can use this for high school too, as well as an adult education, because there is an aspect of working a movement that is produced by my head in curriculum and instruction. And it was very, very well done that I was able to see it as a person looking into a doctoral level of discussion, because outside of the classroom, I was able to see that this movement can be produced by a philosophy. And I saw an aspect of this philosophy that can be distinguished between the American movement versus a communist movement. And this was because of the featured historical facts of documentaries that were offered to me as a resource of study, which included the John Paul II era of documentaries that showed the different movements that communism produced. And that's the article that I wrote on the mirror of communism.